What's up, everybody? I got a really cool wrap for you today. This color is really amazing how it shifts colors and changes. Not the white. Tesla's got the boring white, even though it is pearl white. But a lot of people ask me, why wrap a car? Why spend the money? Well, this one's free, but why spend the money on a black or a gray color if you're just gonna wrap the car? You're gonna spend more money on that. Why not just get the free white? Let me explain that later on, but let me show you the color right now. This is a super cool color. 3M 2080 Gloss Flip Space. So this is one of the coolest colors I've done. Hopefully the camera is getting, oh my gosh, look at that color change right there. That right there is awesome. That little slight change goes from purple. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is awesome. This is something you can't get with paint, especially Tesla paint. This is unbelievable. It's the coolest one I've done so far. By far. I still gotta put the spoiler on the back of it, but oh my gosh. The blues, the purples, This is the coolest. This is the coolest one. Yes, he drove from Georgia up to Charlotte here. Oh man, this is awesome. Don't mind that, I'm just babysitting that for somebody. But I probably will be wrapping that. Yeah, this is awesome. This dark color here, light purples is coming in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Doesn't get much better than that. This is the coolest color.
Yes.
It changes so much. You just walk around it because it'll continue to change. So you see the copper almost in there?
Yeah.
Last night when they dropped that off over there, it was in the garage, and the guy says, oh, there's like a champagne color. I'm like, no, go inside. And they were just blown away by the color. It changes so much.
I love the eyebrows. It was a good touch. It was definitely a good touch on that one.
I sent her a picture.
She's
smiling, so.
Yeah, I'm happy.
That's good.
Definitely happy.
I'm glad you picked this color. I don't know if I'd have picked this color just from seeing the samples online, but this is probably the best color I've seen.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Look how dark it is right there versus light purple. And then you get the blue there. Gosh, this is so cool. The eyelids on the headlights. Wow, look at that color right there. Oh my God. If anybody wants that color, hit me up down below. I've done some really cool colors, but that is by far my favorite. That is really awesome. So I want to jump in here and thank today's sponsor. It's the Chesapeake Climate Action Fund. This is a nonprofit organization that I've worked with for many, many years now, and they always give away some awesome cars. This is the sheet that they gave me. Want to win a Lucid sedan with 500-mile battery or a Rivian? You know what? There's offering 4 cars this year. 4 cars to choose from. Rivian R1T, Rivian R1S, a Lucid with 500-mile range battery, or a Model X. This is awesome because you get to choose. In the past, it was always just one vehicle, and hopefully you like that vehicle, but now you get to choose which one you want. And you know what's really cool is a lot of people are waiting for their Cybertrucks, thinking it's going to be this year, thinking they're going to get it this year. You might not, but I would enter this raffle for $200. You get a chance to win possibly a Rivian. You might like that more, but also you can sell that car to pay for your Cybertruck. That's actually a really good deal. The cool thing is there's only 5,500 raffle tickets this year. And last year they sold out really fast, actually before the deadline. So jump on this. You have it depends how many tickets you buy, but you have a 1 in 5,500 chance of winning a car. And that is huge odds. This is a great opportunity to get yourself another EV or to get someone else a great gift. Buy them a ticket for $200. See what happens. You never know. You might win. Actually, one of my subscribers won a couple years ago. They won a Model Y, and that's really awesome. So like I said, the tickets are only $200. There's a link down below. Order your ticket today. They take all the proceeds and fight climate change. It actually says right there. So click the link, get your ticket today, and hopefully you win. Hopefully I win. Actually, you know what? Hopefully you win. In fact, I'm gonna go purchase my ticket right now. Keep watching the video. Order yours, but keep watching the video. This color is super cool, how it just flips and changes different colors. There's a deep space purple with some light colors in there, and then it changes to blue. So back to the question, why would you wrap your car? Why not do PPF? Why not just buy the color you want or repaint the whole car? Repainting is very expensive. If you want to repaint this whole car, you have to disassemble a lot, even though I do have the front bumper off of this. You have to disassemble the car a lot, and it's probably, geez, I don't know, probably 12 grand to repaint a car. And well, you will get a great product at the end, well, depending on where you go, but you still have to protect that paint. You're still going to get rock chips. You're still going to get things like that. PPF is great because you're going to protect the paint on the car with a clear or a satin. So you're going to take the color and make it a satin version of that. And that's cool for some people, but you know, Tesla only has 5 colors and they're kind of boring. The new red is kind of cool, but I like the European red better than the new red. White is very boring. They're all white, it seems like. But if you know you're going to wrap a car, you shouldn't buy white because it's hard to cover up all the white. Now, let me show you what I had to do in the hood area to cover up all that white. So right here you don't see any white, which is great, but as you open it, you see the white underneath the hood. But also I've had to wrap down quite a ways, and you will have the plastic cover coming to here, but he may see some white right here, especially if there's a gap or something like that. So it's really hard to cover up all the white. You won't see this because the bumper will be covering all that. Everything is tucked really nice. But then as you come to the side here, if you look right in there, I'm not going to be able to get the white out of all that. Now there's a trim piece covering this, so you won't see that. But as you open the door, this is wrapped, which is great because as you close this, you don't see that. But down here you will see some white because to do the door jambs, it's very costly. To do the door jambs properly, you're supposed to remove the doors. You're supposed to wrap everything, put the doors back on after you wrap all this. So you're pulling off this seal, you're pulling off the door panels, you're wrapping everything, and then you wrap the entire car. So it's very, very costly. Not a whole lot more material, but it is very costly because that takes a lot of time. It's almost double the price of a full wrap in vinyl, which is still cheaper than PPF, by the way, some places. So what you really want to do is pick a color that goes well with the white. So if you had the white interior, this would actually just blend right in really nice. But everything is going to be black on this. The black trim here, black interior. There's not going to be that much white unless he opens the door. Now back here, I will be wrapping in a little bit so you don't see that edge being white. But as you open up, like the frunk, as you open up, you're going to see some of the white inside different places. I'm going to do my best to cover up everything. In fact, I even removed this so I can do this flat panel. So how much does this cost? So I already told you how much it costs to paint a car. PPF is right around, it really depends on where you go and what kind of quality you get, but that's right around $5,000 to $6,000 to fully PPF a car. Now with PPF it's kind of great because you can just do the front clip in a clear PPF and it protects all the nose things. It could be different in different regions. California might be more expensive than here in North Carolina. But to do a full color change vinyl like this is right around that $3,000. You know, you can get it cheaper, but you do get what you pay for. It also could cost more. Some vinyls cost more than others. You know, color change film costs a little bit more than other films, and there's some thicker films out there that I've been working with. The next one I'm doing is a silver, and it's almost as thick as PPF. So you get the quality of PPF, to get the color change and the quality, and it really protects the paint. So there's so much you can do with vinyl, but it is a personal preference. So some people want to fully protect the car, fully PPF the car, and yes, they're spending a lot of money, but it is fully protected. So rock chips won't damage anything. Rock chips can still get through vinyl, especially this is a thinner vinyl. 3M and Avery Dennison are thinner. An APA or Evolve film, the little thicker film, the stuff's gonna bounce right off of that typically. Now all these films have a self-healing property, so as you're washing the car you get a couple scratches on it, you just park it outside in the sun, everything goes away for the most part, and you're all set. Same thing with PPF. Those properties, warm water or parking it out in the beautiful sun will protect everything or fix everything for you. So yesterday I've got all this done. The top rails, the fenders, the hood, this fender. Now today I'm getting started. After I clean up the floor a little bit, I'm gonna get started back here, do these rear quarter panels, do this back piece underneath here and the rear bumper, and then that leaves me with the front bumper and this. Now the front bumper I took off completely because it's hard to wrap all these corners. You do have to, if you're changing from white, you do have to take out these fog lights so you can tuck in everything here. And it's just a best practice just to go as far as you can on the bumper. And it's easier when you take everything apart. Plus, with it apart, it's easy to take the headlights out. There's only 2 bolts, and then you can really tuck up into there, heat it really well, so there's no issues whatsoever. My within Tesla spec is a little different than what Tesla is. So I'm actually realigning some of these panels so they fit perfectly. So I'm not just taking this car and wrapping it, without taking anything apart. You see, I took the mirrors off, I took the trim off and everything. I'm actually putting it back together better than what Tesla did, making sure everything's aligned better, because I'm touching this car and making it the best I can make it. So I want everything to line up perfectly. And when someone sees this car, they're gonna be like, that's like one of the best Teslas I've ever seen. And that's something Tesla doesn't usually do. They're too busy. They're too busy selling cars. Speaking of busy, I gotta get busy and wrapping those 2 doors. And maybe I'll show you what I do for the rear bumper. Usually I show you these flat, simple panels, but let me show you what I do on the bumper. I do the whole bumper by myself. I don't use help. I do use help on the front bumper because it's just harder. There's a lot more stretching involved. So I'm about to do this back bumper. I've already put an inlay along that back piece there. I've taped off everything here, pulled the bumper apart here so I can really tuck into there. Same thing on this side. This side's done. This whole side's done, but I've got this loose here. I've wiped everything down with alcohol. Super good. What I have here is this is rolling over this way, and then when this folds over, it's going to go right into that edge there and seal it up nice and tight. I'm going to set you guys up so you can see me how I do this, how I stretch it. This material is really nice for stretching, so it's going to be a lot easier, but let's do it. There it is, the bumper's all finished for the most part. I still have this side sitting out a little bit because I have to wrap this quarter panel, and then really it's just the top piece and the front bumper, because I've already got this done today. I did this piece separately. I was able to take this out and the lights out, ran a piece there, and then put this over top of it, and that came out really nice, and that just finishes this off. That just finishes that off completely here. You gotta clean up. Garbage day is tomorrow, so that's really good. This is looking really good. I love this color. I think it's really going to be really cool in the sun. Again, you guys have already seen this. I haven't seen it yet, but tomorrow is this bumper and that trunk piece. Well, and that quarter panel, unless I do it tonight. And this is a difficult piece because, I mean, if you look, this curve here and it's curved this way, it's a compound curve. It's really tricky. It's very, very tricky. But that is a very, very tricky piece to get in one piece. A lot of people do it in 2 pieces, and I could do it because this does have a spoiler on it because this is a performance, but I don't like having that the seam, and then you got to figure out bringing this down here. Some materials, it's inevitable, but as far as my reaction, this thing looks really good. He's gonna love it, and this is going to look awesome. Yeah, I have another one of these to do here in a little bit. Same color, same Model Y. I don't think it's white though. I'm not positive. But there's a difference between white and a darker color, especially going from a light color to a dark color. But yeah, this looks awesome. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome, stay positive. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. I've done some really cool colors, but that is by far my favorite. That is really awesome.